Baby family. I'm Brittany.
I'm Kevin, and today we're back with another video.
Okay, so today we're doing something that we've already done once before, which is interviewing artists and / doing a challenge video. So in this video, we're going to be doing a yoga challenge while we interview.
Hello everybody, I'm Candiss. I'm an R&B singer from Arkansas.
Okay, so we're just going to get right to it. So yeah, so tell us about yourself and what your plans for the future.
Like I said, I'm an artist from Arkansas. I started singing when I was around 4. I kind of slacked off when I had a kid, so it's been a few years, but now I'm writing more, trying to get into the studio and get myself back out there. But I'm trying to do more than just my music. I'm trying to do modeling now, and trying to also branch off into like hosting and acting.
Okay, so we're gonna do just like we did in the last video. We both gonna ask her a question, and then we're gonna do a yoga challenge. And her husband is here. He just over there, so he just gonna come in when we do the video. Okay, so I'm gonna ask you my first question. Okay, first question is, how do you balance being a mom, working, and being an artist? And does it discourage you or drive you to continue?
Oh, that's a crazy question, because sometimes it's very discouraging because it seems like you never get anything accomplished when you have to work 6 to 8 hours on the shift, or you gotta clean up, take care of the baby, you got the wife dudes, you got all kinds of duties now. Well, I do, and it's kind of difficult, but I'm trying to get back into the swing of it, like I said. So hopefully it'll start showing that it's coming together, you know, by the end of the year.
Okay.
What advice do you have for parents balancing, you know, taking care of their kids, work, stuff like that?
In the same situation as you are, what advice would you give to other people in your situation?
Do not give up. If we ain't the first people to do it, and we surely it won't be the last people to do it. I feel like if your dream is that important to you, then your family will come together to help you accomplish that goal. Because I mean, you're not just doing it for yourself,
right.
Even though that's something that you want to do. You're not doing it for yourself. I got a kid that I'm trying to do it for. I want him to be able to do stuff that I wasn't able to do. So I mean, it's just a sacrifice. If you're willing to sacrifice time, then playing with your kid, or sleep, because sometimes you're not gonna get no sleep. You're gonna be getting maybe 1 to 4 hours of sleep, and you still gotta get up, work, and do it all over again. You just gotta be motivated and know that one day it's gonna pay off.
Okay, KJ, you can come over here. We got a little mat. We do the red carpet.
Oh Lord.
Okay, so y'all can just chill right here. Me and Kevin gonna go first.
We gonna do it first.
Yeah. To warm it up, to get to get it going. Me and Kevin gonna do the first one, and they just gonna chill back here. And I'm gonna put, of course, the pictures we do in the video. Scoot back some more.
These kids is hard work.
That was easy.
Yeah, they do it.
That was simple. So we did it. Now KJ and Candiss though.
Okay. What is your best go to that answer?
My turn.
Okay.
I can't do it.
Wait, do I
Y'all
gotta
can stretch out y'all work.
Okay. We did it.
Yeah, y'all did it. That was it. And then excuse that little baby. He keep on crying. And the dog. Okay. Next question. Tell me a few pros and cons of being married to an artist.
The only con that I can see is I can't get mad about a female like looking at him or liking him or something or admire him or anything because it's gonna happen.
Same thing with YouTube, you know.
So I just, you know, I kind of have to get him to myself about stuff like that, but that's my only con. The pro is, I mean, heck, he can help me write. I mean, we do the same thing, so it kind of makes it easier.
And y'all going stronger, having a common thing together.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
That's a big part of our relationship. That's one of the main reasons that we're not together.
So y'all bump heads about nothing that comes to music?
I think I said something to him about one song that he had wrote. That was before we was like real serious, and I'm married now, and I just noticed this song.
See, the baby don't say shut up. Do you have any hidden talents that we don't know about? We know you can sing, but
Like, can you do amazingly a real slam or something? You got any hidden talent?
I can't what is up, man? Girl, I write short stories. That's what I was in college for. That was my minor. I was doing mass communications because I wanted to do TV broadcasting and journalism. But like my minor was English because I do like to write. I've been writing since I was a kid. That was one of the things that I like to do. So I guess that's a hidden talent because I used to write short stories all the time.
So that'll intertwine with your music because you know how R. Kelly did Trapped in the Closet, a storyline. So one day maybe when you do an album, it could be like a story or whatever. You know, I'm just trying to look.
Maybe so.
One day, remember I said that. But that's a good idea. So I mean, they intertwine with your music, so that's a good hidden talent. Do you guys know?
not that I can think of. No.
I don't have it. I
don't
don't think so. Okay.
Yeah, I think you hiding it. You be singing.
Sometimes. Okay. Let's see. Let's move on to the next one.
Alrighty. Pretty.
Okay. Her legs too short. That's like physically impossible.
Don't
It ain't impossible.
You gonna have to get on her tippy cheeks.
Don't do me like that.
Okay.
Okay.
What's that hand?
Lay your hands under there.
The hands under or over?
Some gotta go on.
It's
No, cross. They just
Yeah,
cross.
folks.
So what should we do with the hands first?
Okay.
It's easier this way. Like this. And then, ooh, Lord. Hold on. So let's do this one first. Let's get it over the hand.
Oh, hey, we get to see how they messing up. Hey, that's smart though.
Oh, wait, we need to scoop my booty.
You good?
Wait.
Yeah, I gotta say
My feet down on yours. You gotta straighten your legs out.
My legs are straight.
Is we doing it?
It looks
Girl,
like
I guess it look like it.
it hurt.
It look like it.
that.
Okay, hurt.
Oh my
Oh, Lord. My short self.
You 1 foot first. It'll be easy. Can't scoot your feet down to his heel. And then you'll be able to stretch out more. Yeah, put your foot
You
down.
know my leg.
Look at Keisha. Okay, we should do both of y'all the regular. Fuck it, I got you. You won't slip.
Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord.
One of y'all gotta at least stretch the leg.
We got it. I get it. As far as we can go.
That's it.
Keisha, look at
Okay. How does it make you feel being compared to Erykah Badu, and do you feel that y'all have the same genre of music?
Erykah Badu is one of, I don't like to say idols, you know what I'm saying, but she's one of the major influences in my music. I've been listening to her since I was little and didn't really know what the heck she was talking about in her songs. And I do notice that I am starting to sound like her. The more I get older, I do sound more like her, but I mean, I feel like that's a great reference, and it's really a compliment because she's such a great artist. Right. So, I mean, it doesn't bother me being compared to her.
I mean, her genre, what do you feel like your genre of music is?
I would say it's like hers right now, but the stuff that I'm trying to come out with is much different than that. So I don't want to just be put into one genre.
You need to get move around and stuff.
Yeah.
So when did you realize that you wanted to sing?
Ooh, yeah. When I was, no lie, literally probably like 4 or 5. This lady was a teacher. Her name is Thora. In Marble Elementary. I never forget this lady because every day she was kind of making me sing in front of the class, and then I was like, well, I guess I'm good because people like me. They'll come out of other classrooms just to come over there and they just make me sing gospel like a mug. You know, that's one of them country towns, and I mean, don't get me wrong, that was a major part of my beginning, Christian music. I mean, I was in a gospel group when I was in Pine Bluff for like a year or so, but then it stopped. So, I mean, that's always been a big part of it because Christianity music is something about the harmony and it just,
you just get into that,
you get into it, you can feel the soul, and also it's a really good practice thing for you because you gotta know every note. When it's dealing with Christian music. But she used to make me sing and stuff a lot, and then one day she put me into a talent show. But the talent show, it wasn't like one of them little talent shows where they put you in a certain age range. It was like you going up against adults too and everybody. So when she put me in it and I won first place, I was like, well, maybe I need to be a singer. But then my mom wanted me to be a doctor. So it was just a lot conflicting with me trying to be a singer. I had opportunities to open up for Lil Jon and the East Side Boys right before I went into college. And I decided that I wanted to be a doctor. And then 3 years into that, Darrell came back into my life. And then I was like, he was like, you're going to lose your talent if you let it go, you know. And I was like, well, maybe I can start back doing it. I started coming up here, working on my music, and ever since probably 2014, I've been trying to keep at it, trying to stay right and just stay focused on me.
Yeah. Okay, so we finna do our last yoga pose, and then we're gonna do a segment on our show called Guess the Artist. So with our last artist, we try to do what best suits you. We did rappers with him. We're doing R&B with you, and we'll get more to that when that part comes. But let's do the last yoga thing.
All right.
Y'all want to go first?
Y'all want to go first?
No.
Okay, so we can choose between Devlin or Devlin.
Now you know.
Look, Devlin.
I already practiced.
That's gonna work on you, because KJ pose don't change. It's that, the same way. The work is on us. So that one.
Boy, if you don't get.
Okay, Kevin, this is how we're gonna do it. You're just gonna lay on the ground completely, and I'm gonna get in my position, then you get up.
Damn.
Candice ain't watching.
That means I gotta push all the
And take it in until Candice short. This is the one time we got the advantage, Candice.
Oh, is this okay? Am I hurting you?
No, I'm good.
I ain't even put both of my legs on it yet. Oh, wait, I'm scared. I'm scared. Shit.
Alright, come on. You feel like I got this. All that working out I've been doing, this is nothing to me.
They did it. Oh my God. Fuck
Okay,
these dudes.
yeah, Kevin.
She taking that.
Ow, my knee. I got bad knees.
Oh man, I got bad.
Okay, y'all turn.
Oh Lord. I ain't gonna be able to do it.
You done.
Do the same thing, KJ. You small, so KJ should be able to push you up.
Man, I'm probably heavier than KJ.
Oh man. Did Brittany get up first? Or did Kevin get up first?
Kevin got up first, and then I got
It
up
goes
first.
on that. Wait a minute, y'all.
Wait, did she put her feet on my shoulders?
Yeah, do that. That's what I did.
Okay.
I'm sorry, KJ. It's my
That's
feet.
okay.
Put your hands like
Okay.
Oh
that. Now you get up, Candice.
no! Oh no!
Candice,
I can't get up.
You can't do the push-up.
you get up first, baby.
Okay, I'll get up right. Okay, now you're
Yeah, now KJ get up.
all right.
Cool. Yeah.
Oh no, we done. KJ, get
I had to cheat.
Okay, so we on the last segment of our show called Guess the Rapper. So this how we do it. You get to choose between 80s and 90s rappers. Singers, artists. 80s and 90s artists, early 2000s or current. Now, before you guess, it's a punishment. So the punishment is you either eat a handful of these Big Boozles.
A handful.
Not a handful, but more than one.
Okay.
Or eat spicy beef jerky.
Okay.
So
Jurassic Park. Did it, girl?
Jurassic jerky. Okay. So which one do you want to do? The 80s, early 2000s, or current?
Early 2000s.
And so it's 3 hints, and you get to guess.
Okay.
Early 2000s. This person's real name is Fahim Rashad Najim. That's their real name. That's the first name. Fahim Rashad Najim. And this person is best known for using for popularizing and being creative using auto-tune pitches. And last one, they were recognized by singing a cover called I'm Fucked Up, covering Akon's Locked Up song. So they redid Akon's Locked Up song and they called it I'm Fucked Up. And Akon seen it on YouTube, recognized them, and signed them. KJ, don't cheat.
Well, that was in my head anyway when you said auto-tune.
I knew I should never use them.
When you said auto-tune, the first person that got popularized with auto-tune was T-Pain.
So she won. She don't have to do neither one unless you want to.
Keep going to the next one.
That's it.
That's the other one. Well, I tried just to give y'all.
Which one? The jerky? Okay, so she want to try the jerky. And this is actually, her husband is also an artist. And he's going to be in our next video. So this is what we're all going to eat as we do questions with him. So I guess this is a sneak preview of how,
You gotta give me a teddy.
this is, they don't got no Ziploc on it.
I got a Ziploc.
Cause it's like long, so we're just gonna break off a piece and give her just this big. I can't see it, but that's it. And so she gonna taste it, and so we get a preview of how it's gonna be when we do it.
The hay
It's gonna be hot.
Don't give Kevin a high five.
I'm gonna spit this out.
We didn't tell her. We just told her spicy jerky, but this is Carolina Reaper jerky, and I think it's 300,000 Scovilles. 1 million. Hot. How hot it is.
Why would I do that? Candice, milk is big.
So, how hot is it? She spit it out, and she not talking. She gets some milk. How hot is that? You spit it out. So she won the challenge, but she still was nice enough to taste it for us and see how hot that was.
Don't y'all eat that.
Is that hot?
Don't eat that. People don't eat that. Don't eat that.
Okay, so thank you to Candice. And hopefully she can come back and do the end of it with us real quick. Thank you, Candice. And thank her for testing that out for us and being our little guinea pig, because this is what we're doing on the next video. But, so that's all for this video. Make sure you like our channel, subscribe, and we'll see you. Say that.
Find me on XOXO Candiss on Instagram.
Yeah, we'll put it in the description.
Okay, we'll put the link to her Instagram in the description. Peace.